India's recent purchase of train wheels from China, worth $21 million, has sparked debate. This comes amidst India's push for Atmanirbhar Bharat, a policy focused on self-reliance. The deal highlights the complex realities of global trade. It underscores the challenges countries face in reducing dependence on Chinese manufacturing. This seemingly small transaction holds significant implications. It reveals the enduring strength of China's manufacturing prowess. It also exposes the difficulties nations encounter when seeking alternative sources for critical goods. The train wheel deal is a microcosm of a larger global economic reality. India's situation is not unique. Many countries aiming to diversify their supply chains find themselves in similar positions. Escaping the gravitational pull of China's manufacturing dominance is proving to be a formidable task. The $21 million question is, can the world truly reduce its reliance on China? China's journey to becoming the world's factory is a story of strategic investments and relentless efficiency. Over decades, China meticulously built a manufacturing ecosystem unmatched in scale and reach. Massive infrastructure projects, including sprawling ports and efficient transportation networks, facilitated the smooth flow of goods. The Chinese government played a pivotal role in this transformation. It provided generous subsidies, tax breaks, and land grants, nurturing domestic industries and attracting foreign investment. These efforts created an environment where businesses could thrive and expand rapidly. China also fostered a skilled workforce, training millions in manufacturing and engineering. This combination of factors allowed China to offer competitive pricing and meet global demand for a wide range of products. Today, from smartphones to solar panels, China's influence on global supply chains is undeniable. The desire to reduce dependence on China is understandable. Countries are increasingly wary of relying too heavily on a single source, especially for critical goods. However, decoupling from China's deeply integrated manufacturing ecosystem is proving to be a formidable challenge. One major hurdle is cost. Chinese manufacturers, benefiting from years of government support and economies of scale, often offer the most competitive prices. Replicating this cost-effectiveness elsewhere requires significant upfront investments and may not yield immediate results. Additionally, China has mastered the art of efficient supply chains. Years of fine-tuning have resulted in streamlined processes and rapid turnaround times. Building comparable infrastructure and logistics networks in other countries takes time, resources, and expertise. These challenges make the prospect of finding readily available and affordable alternatives to Chinese goods a daunting task. India's $21 million train wheel purchase from China exemplifies the difficulties of decoupling. Despite its ambitions for self-reliance, India found itself compelled to turn to China for this crucial component. This decision stemmed from a combination of factors, highlighting the complex realities faced by countries seeking alternatives. Firstly, Indian manufacturers, while making strides, are still in the process of scaling up their production capabilities. They currently lack the capacity to meet the surging demand for train wheels driven by India's expanding railway network. This supply-demand gap leaves India reliant on external sources. Secondly, while cost is a factor, it is not the sole driver. Time sensitivity also plays a crucial role. India needs a reliable supply of train wheels to keep its infrastructure projects on schedule. Delays in sourcing these components could have cascading effects, impacting construction timelines and potentially derailing economic progress. Faced with these constraints, India opted for the certainty and speed offered by Chinese suppliers. The decision to purchase from China, even when alternatives exist, often boils down to more than just price. Quality and trust are paramount in global trade, particularly for critical components like train wheels. Chinese manufacturers have built a reputation for delivering products that meet international standards. This reputation is hard-earned and plays a significant role in shaping purchasing decisions. Buyers prioritize reliability and consistency, knowing that subpar components can have far-reaching consequences. This is especially true for infrastructure projects where safety and durability are non-negotiable. Furthermore, established trade relationships foster a sense of trust and predictability. Buyers often prefer working with suppliers they have experience with, even if it means paying a premium. This familiarity reduces uncertainty and minimizes the risk of unforeseen complications. In the case of India's train wheel purchase, These factors likely contributed to the decision to choose Chinese suppliers. Section 6. The Myth of Self-Reliance. A World Intertwined. The $21 million train wheel deal underscores a fundamental truth of the 21st century. We live in an interconnected world. The era of complete self-reliance is a myth. Global supply chains, with their intricate webs of interdependence, have become the backbone of the modern economy. Countries specialize in the production of goods and services where they have a comparative advantage. This specialization fuels efficiency and drives economic growth. However, it also means that nations are reliant on each other for essential goods. The notion that any country can completely decouple from this intricate system is unrealistic and potentially detrimental. Attempting to do so could stifle innovation, disrupt global trade, and ultimately harm consumers who rely on the affordability and accessibility of goods produced through these interconnected networks. Section 7. Charting a new course: diversification and innovation. While complete decoupling may be unrealistic, reducing over-reliance on any single source, including China, is a prudent strategy. Diversification is key to building more resilient supply chains. This means fostering relationships with multiple suppliers across different regions, reducing vulnerability to disruptions in any one location. Investing in domestic manufacturing capabilities is also crucial. By nurturing homegrown industries, countries can reduce their dependence on external sources for essential goods. This requires a long-term commitment to research and development, skills training, and infrastructure development. Innovation is another powerful tool. By developing new technologies and manufacturing processes, countries can create alternative sources for critical components. This not only reduces reliance on existing suppliers, but also fosters economic growth and creates new opportunities for domestic industries. Section 8. The Long Road Ahead. Breaking free from China's grip. Breaking free from China's manufacturing dominance will be a gradual process requiring sustained effort and strategic planning. It's not about severing ties, but about creating a more balanced and resilient global trade ecosystem. This requires a concerted effort from governments and businesses alike. Governments need to create policies that incentivize domestic manufacturing, encourage innovation, and facilitate diversification. Businesses, in turn, must be willing to invest in building alternative supply chains, even if it means accepting higher costs in the short term. The transition won't be easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and difficult choices to be made. However, the pursuit of a more diversified and resilient global economy is essential for long-term economic security and stability. Section 9. A multipolar future: reimagining global trade networks. The $21 million train wheel deal, while seemingly insignificant in the grand scheme of global trade, serves as a potent reminder of the complexities and challenges ahead. It highlights the need to rethink and reshape global trade networks. The future likely holds a multipolar world, where manufacturing power is more evenly distributed. Regional trade blocs may gain prominence, allowing countries to diversify their supply chains while maintaining economic efficiency. This transition will require cooperation and collaboration on an unprecedented scale. Countries will need to work together to establish new trade agreements, harmonize regulations, and share knowledge and expertise. The journey towards a more balanced and resilient global economy will be long and arduous, but it is a journey worth taking.